Yo, what's up guys, it's Master Sane here and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. And within today's video with you guys is a video going through the new legendary Pokemon which are going to be coming to Pokemon Go. Now the legendary Pokemon in which I am going through today is legendary Pokemon in which some of you guys have never heard about, which are me coming to Pokemon Go. Now this does not include Mewtwo or the legendary birds. These are 10 completely different legendary Pokemon in which some of you guys might not have heard of, but a few of these have actually been leaked in the game coding and might be coming into Pokemon Go very soon. And so this video does have a lot of insane info in which you guys need to watch, so be sure to stick to the end. But what I do want to say is I am giving away this insane level 31 account. Now looking at the Pokemon on this account, there are some insane Pokemon like a Gyarados, and to win this account all you guys need to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Now what I would like you guys to do is actually watch through this video and actually comment down below your favorite legendary Pokemon. Now there is going to be 10 legendary Pokemon which can be coming to Pokemon Go, and I will have the names for each Pokemon just for the people that don't know the names for them. What I would like you guys to do is comment down your favorite one or your favorite looking one. So basically your favorite Pokemon in which you would like to have in Pokemon Go. Now I am also giving away 2 level 26 accounts over on Viral Sweep. Now all you need to do is actually go onto that website and actually follow the instructions, and it is super easy to enter in. And if you guys would like some free Pokecoins within Pokemon Go, be sure to check out Free My Apps with the link in the description. Now be sure to use my code for a whole bunch of extra Pokecoins. Now when you do go onto their application, all you guys will need to do is download a few other applications and you can actually cash out yourself an iTunes or a Google Play code within a couple of hours, depending on where you live or your internet speed, but it should be quite easy to actually obtain some Pokecoins. But if you guys wouldn't like to do that, obviously enter into the giveaways. So within today's video, I'm basically going to be showing you guys 10 legendary Pokemon in which can actually be coming to Pokemon Go within the next updates, because someone that I do know has actually looked into the Pokemon Go coding, and this was one of the guys who managed to actually leak the buddy system as well as Articuno and the legendary birds, and he has actually confirmed to me that a few of these legendaries are actually in the coding and potentially coming out within the next few updates, so be sure to stick to the end for that info. We'll be going through the 10 legendary Pokemon in order, ranking them from worst to best. While all of these are really good, but these are going to be ranked in order. Now I did actually get this video idea from my friend Eclipse. He actually did tell me to make a video on this about 2 weeks ago, so shout out to him. And also Top 5 Central did actually make a sweet video about this a couple of days ago, so you can be sure to check out his one because he actually did create this video first. Check out his one in the description below. But within my listing we will have a few different legendary Pokemon in which I think should be in the top 10 listing. But with all that out of the way, why don't we actually get directly into today's video. So coming into number 10 is actually Registeel. Now he is actually a part of the Regi trio along with Regirock and Regice. Now Registeel is actually the best Regititan compared to the other two, so that is why I have listed him on the list and not the other two legendary Pokemon. Now Registeel is actually a steel type Pokemon, and within Pokemon Go, being a steel type Pokemon is actually a really good type to be. And even though it is a steel type Pokemon, its metal body is actually said to be one of the hardest metal on Earth. And it is said that this Pokemon was actually so powerful that it was sealed away in ancient times. Now the top half of Registeel's body is spherical and grey with a black stripe running down its face. Its face consists of 7 red dots in hexagon formation. It has black arms with 3 fingers each. Now coming in 9 on the list is actually Raikou. Raikou is actually a really cool looking legendary Pokemon. Maybe one of the coolest looking legendary Pokemon, but probably not on this list because we do have a whole bunch of really cool legendary Pokemon. Now as seen in the anime, Raikou is able to fly by creating storm clouds, and he is actually an electric type Pokemon. And Raikou tends to appear during thunderstorms, and when other electric type Pokemon are in danger, Raikou races across grasslands while barking cries that sound like thunder. Now Raikou does have the resemblance of a saber-toothed cat or saber-toothed tiger, and Raikou is a quadruped yellow tiger-like Pokemon with black stripes and a white underside. It has a thin light blue tail with sharp angles and a spark-shaped formation at the end. Most of its face consists of thick white fur and a shorter yellow fur around its eyes. Now coming in at number 8 is actually Suicune. Suicune is a slim blue Pokemon with white diamond shaped markings. Its face and underside are white as well. Suicune has a thick purple mane and 2 white streamer-like tails that wave forward. It has a long white snout. Suicune also has a large hexagonal blue crest on its forehead. Suicune has the ability to walk across water and purify dirty water with one touch. It travels across grasslands in search of water to purify. Northern winds also seem to blow in its presence. Suicune is said to be the closest of the legendary beast to Ho-Oh, who's actually going to be on the list. And also Suicune is actually a water type Pokemon. Now the next Pokemon on this list is actually Entei, if I do pronounce that right. Now Entei is another really amazing legendary Pokemon who is actually a fire type. It is covered in brown fur and a long light grey cloud of smoke for a mane running along its entire back. It has grey plates on either side of its mane and a plate beneath the cream belly fur on its chest. And Entei is born whenever a new volcano appears. It is also said that whenever Entei roars, a volcano erupts in somewhere in the world. Now that is actually completely crazy. Now the next Pokemon on this list is actually one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. I'm gonna say that he's my second favorite. This is actually gonna be Lugia or Lugia, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Now he is actually a psychic flying type Pokemon. Now Lugia or Lugia is a large Pokemon that resembles a dragon and kind of a bird. It is also primarily pale silver white, but it has blue undersides with slightly varying tones. It has a rigid mouth similar to a beak. Lugia leads the legendary birds when they fight over territory. Lugia is the only Pokemon that can quell their ceaseless fighting. Now the next Pokemon on this list is actually Ho-Oh. Now Ho-Oh is an avian Pokemon resembling a phoenix and a peacock. Its feathers are predominantly gold and red, with yellow tail feathers and a white underside, and green feathers at the top of its wings. Ho-Oh has a green stripe on its neck and a yellow beak, black rings around its eyes, and a feathered yellow crest on its head. Ho-Oh's wings are prismatic, causing it to trail a rainbow behind it. Ho-Oh actually has a mythical power to resurrect the dead. Ho-Oh was the only Pokemon to learn Sacred Fire, its former signature move, and he actually did manage to resurrect a few of the legendary Pokemon which I did mention before. And he is also a fire/flying type Pokemon. Now the next Pokemon on this list is actually Kyogre. Now Kyogre is a massive whale-like Pokemon with 2 big fins, each with 4 white square-shaped nails. It has a deep blue body with a white chin area with 2 spore spikes protruding under it. Above each eye are 2 white oval-shaped spots. It has red stripes around its chin, eyes, dorsal fins, and torso. These stripes glow when Kyogre is brimming with power. Kyogre is said to be a powerful Pokemon, having control over the element of water and rain. Kyogre is actually normally calm and peaceful, but if it meets its rival Groudon, which is actually coming up on this list, Kyogre will engage in a battle against it. Now coming in next on the list is Groudon. Now he is actually a really cool looking Pokemon. He's a massive bipedal dinosaur-like creature covered in red segmented plates of thick skin that act as his armor. Now he is also a fire/ground type Pokemon. As Primal Groudon, its appearance is similar to Groudon, but larger in size. Its skin color changes from dark red to deep crimson, and Groudon is an immensely powerful Pokemon having the ability to summon intense droughts and cause volcanic eruptions. The droughts that it can cause allow it to evaporate water, while the volcanic eruptions it can summon enable it to create land. Now coming in next on the list is actually Arxus, and Arxus is a white equine resembling a centaur with a grey vertically strained underside. It is thought to have created the Sinnoh region and possibly the entire Pokemon world, the Lake Guardians, and the Creation Trio. Because of this, it is thought to be one of the most long-lived of all Pokemon species. And he's actually shown to take care of the planet in ancient times and protected it from meteors, etc. And he is a normal type Pokemon. Now coming in last on the list, and actually my favorite Pokemon, is actually Rayquaza. And Rayquaza is a large green serpentine creature. It has a red-tipped rudder-like wings on its shoulders and down its body, and yellow-like symbols run across the length of Rayquaza's body. It has an additional yellow ring on the top of its head, and Rayquaza has 2 limbs with 3 clawed-like hands. Also, the legendary Pokemon which have apparently been leaked are the Generation 2 legendary and mythical Pokemon, which do include Raikou, Entei, and also Suicune, and these are the 3 Pokemon which have actually been leaked in the coding currently. But we are not too sure if the leak is 100% true, but I will keep you guys updated on this. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Be sure to smash the like button if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you want your idea. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.